Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Aisha and I am the founder of a non-profit organization called The Strangers Poets Inc. We are based in New York and our mission is helping Muslim creatives find and amplify their voices. A department of The Strangers Poets Inc. is Welcome and Coaching, and in this video I'm going to be talking a little bit about an amazing course that we have coming up called the Woke Writer. But before that, I want to share some really valuable and life-changing information which really made me wake up to my intuition a little bit more. And that is to understand that sometimes our intuition will tell us things that we do not want to know, right? We will do everything we can to ignore that aspect of ourselves telling us, don't do this, or go this way, or choose this, it's better for you. Because the intuition, really truly following our purest intuition, is about giving into the highest part of ourselves, the part which is the purest, the most authentic, the most personal, the most beautiful part of ourselves. And that doesn't always come with our desires or our ego. Now, one of the greatest blocks to our intuition is trauma. And the reason why I mention this is because sometimes we don't choose to ignore our intuitive voices or the guidance that Allah has given us. Sometimes it happens in such a subconscious level that it comes to a point where we can't control it, right? So for example, we might be in an abusive relationship with someone and we've been with them for many years. It's all we know. It's all we're used to. And sometimes being in a situation that is familiar is more comforting than stepping into a completely unknown territory and having to deal with a whole bunch of new things. You're dealing with things you've never dealt with before. And through this process of the example that I gave of being in an abusive relationship, you might hear this voice or whatever means of intuition or guidance that you were being given, which we talked about in the previous video, that is telling you, like, leave, or there's something very wrong here, or you need to get help. But because you have been ignoring that voice for so long, you've become numb and you can no longer recognize it when it's telling you that there is something wrong, right? And that's a huge blind in our intuition, the trauma. And a way that this shows, which is quite surprising, which was surprising for me, is through our writing. And it's through something called writer's block. And what might happen is that we might be unable to be inspired to write our stories because of this block that we have, this trauma block, and we're not able to really get in touch with our intuition, which will push us towards writing, because intuition and creativity are so interlinked in ways that you can't even imagine. This is why this course is called the Woke Writer. And this course, speaking of this course that we're going to be teaching, it's a 4-weekend retreat, inshallah. But before I go into that, I want to give you a tip that the whole point of I made this video, I almost forgot to give it to you. I'm so sorry. The tip is to become aware of our blocks to our intuition. And this awareness is the first step towards acceptance and towards healing. And healing is painful. And it all begins with understanding that there is a problem, right? And to do that, a beautiful thing that we will be doing in this course, inshallah, is journaling. We have a special journal for our attendees called the Woke Writer Journal. And it's specifically designed for that purpose of being the woke writer and for this course as well. So journaling your insights, things that you've been going through, experiences that you've been having, and just really becoming aware of it. Now, back to the course. This course is a 4-weekend retreat. It will be starting, inshallah, on February the 26th. The cart for the course, reserving your spot for the course is going to be closing, inshallah, after 5 days. The cart opens tomorrow. The reason why we are doing it like that is because we want our audience and our attendees to be a small audience. The reason why is because we want to connect with each of you on a personal level, on a more deeper connection. That is a huge part of this course, community. And we will also only be this course will also only be taught live, and it will not be recorded, which is just something that we decided to do as well, to keep it personal and to keep it between almost like a sanctified circle of people who are attending this, inshallah, to become better as well. And the course will be finishing before Ramadan. The last day of the course will be March the 19th. The cart will open tomorrow, so if you want to sign up to the course, sign up to our email list. It is on wokewomancoaching.com, and you will get all the information that you need, inshallah. We really hope we can see you there. Thank you so much for joining us. And just a couple of things that will be part of the course also will be creative writing sessions with Kashmir Mariam on Sundays, full course content with me on Saturdays, a workbook, a journal, and some more bonus surprises through the course. And inshallah, I'm really excited about this, and I really hope to see you there. Jazakallah khair for watching. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Stay blessed, everybody.